Okay. Okay.
Okay. Share it.
Yes. Namo Om
I'm sharing.
Bhagavate
Okay.
Vasudevaya. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna. Namo Om Vishnu. Namo Om. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Vasudevaya. Namo Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Yes, Mataji. So, Radhaseka Mataji and Asha Mataji, you are ready.
Yeah.
Kindly start the recitation.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sanjay Uvacha Tam Tatha Kripayavishtam Ashrupuर्णकुलेक्षणं Visidantam Idam Vakyam Uvacha Madhusudana.
Sanjaya said, seeing Arjuna full of compassion, his mind depressed, his eyes full of tears, Madhusudana, Krishna, spoke the following words.
Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Kutastvaha Kasmalam Idam Visame Samupashtitam Anaryajushtam Ashvargyam Akriti Karamarjuna.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Arjuna, how have these impurities come upon you? They are not at all befitting a man who knows the value of life. They lead not to higher planets but to infamy.
Kalebhyamasmaga Partha Netatvayi Upapadyate Kashudram Hridaya Durbalyam Tyagvotishta Parantapa.
O son of Pradha, do not yield to this degrading importance. It does not become you. Give up such petty weakness of heart and arise, O chastiser of the enemy.
Arjunuvacha Katham Bhishmam Aham Sankhye Dronam Cha Madhusudana Tu Ishubhir Pratiyotsyami Purjahar Varisudana.
Arjuna said, O killer of enemies, O killer of Madhu, how can I counter attack with arrows in battle men like Bhishma and Drona, who are worthy of my worship?
Gurun ahatva hi mahanubhavan shreyo bhoktum bheksham apiha loke hatvartha kamamstu gurun iheva bhunjiya bho gan rudira pradignan.
It would be better to live in this world by begging than live at the cost of the lives of great souls who are my teachers. Even though desiring worldly gain, they are superiors. If they are killed, everything we enjoy will be tainted with blood.
Hey Ram.
Apologies. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. नाचैतद्विद्मः कर्तारन्नो गरीर्यो यद्वाचायेम यदि वा नो जानयुः यन् एवाहत्व न जिग्विषामस्ते अवष्टितः प्रमुख धर्तराष्ट्र.
Krishna Prabhu, I couldn't see the translation. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
I think he's I think Debashish Prabhu is the host. Let me see if I can share it. One moment. Oh, okay. I think he's back.
Okay.
Yeah, he's there. Prabhu, can you hear us? One moment. Let me see if I can share it as well.
Yes, Mother.
Chapter 2. Just a moment. Oh, I think he's there.
Nor do we know which is better, conquering them or being conquered by them. If we killed the sons of Dhritarashtra, we should not care to live. Yet they are now standing before us on the battlefield.
Karpanya doshapahata svabhava prachami tvam dharma samudah chetaha yakchareya snanishchitam bruhitan me shishyaste aham sadhi mam tvam prapanam.
Now I am confused about my duty and have lost all composure because of my silly weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me for certain what is best for me. Now I am your disciple and a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me.
Nahi prapashyami mama parudyad yakchokam uchchosanam indriyanam avapya bhumav asapatnam riddham rajyam suranam api chadipatyam.
I can find no means to drive away this grief which is drying up my senses. I will not be able to dispel it even if I win a prosperous, unrivaled kingdom on earth with sovereignty like the demigods in heaven.
Sanjayuvacha एवमुक्त्वा हृषीकेशं गुडकेशपरन्तपः नायोत्स्य इति गोविन्दम् उक्त्वा तूष्णीं बभूवः.
Sanjaya said, having spoken thus, Arjuna, chastiser of enemies, told Krishna, Govinda, I shall not fight, and fell silent.
तं उवाच हृषीकेश प्रहासान् इव भारत सेनयोरुभयोर्मध्ये विसीदन्तम् इदं वचः.
O descendant of Bharata, at that time Krishna smiling in the midst of both the armies spoke the following words to the grief-stricken Arjuna.
श्रीभगवानुवाच असोच्यन् अन्वसोचस्त्वं प्रज्ञा वदंश्च भाससे गतासून् अगतासूंश्च नानुशोचन्ति पण्डितः.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, while speaking learned words, you are mourning for what is not worthy of grief. Those who are wise lament neither for the living nor for the dead.
नात्वा एवहं जतु नासं नात्वं नेमे जनाधिपः न चैव न भविष्यामः सर्वेभ्याम् अतः परम्.
Never was there a time when I did not exist, no you, no all these kings, no in the future shall any of us cease to be.
देहिनोऽस्मिन् यथा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरः तथा देहान्तरप्राप्तिर्धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति.
As an embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change.
मात्रस्पर्श तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्णा सुखदुःखदाः अगामापायिनो नित्यास्तं ततीक्षस्व भारतः.
O son of Kundi, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress and their disappearance in due course are like the appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons. They arise from sense perception, O son of Bharata, and one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed.
यं हि नाव्याथयान्ति एते पुरुषं पुरुषर्षभा समदुःखसुखं धीरं सो अमृतत्वया कल्पते.
O best among men, Arjuna, the person who is not disturbed by happiness and distress and is steady in both is certainly eligible for liberation.
न सतो विद्यते भावो न भवो विद्यते सतः उभयोरपि दृष्टो अनन्योस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः.
Those who are seers of the truth have concluded that of the non-existent, the material body, there is no endurance, and of the eternal, the soul, there is no change. This they have concluded by studying the nature of both.
अविनाशी तु तद्विद्धि येन सर्वम् इदं ततं विनाश्यम् अव्ययास्यस्य न कश्चित् कर्तुमर्हति.
That which perverts the entire body you should know to be indestructible. No one is able to destroy that imperishable soul.
अन्तवन्ता इमे देहा नित्यशो ततः शरीरिणः अनासीनो अप्रामे यस्य तस्माद्युधयस्व भारत.
The material body of the indestructible, immeasurable, and eternal living entity is sure to come to an end. Therefore, fight, O descendant of Bharata.
या एनं वेति हन्तारं यश्चैनं मन्यते हतम् उभोतो न विजानीतो नयं हन्ति न हन्यते.
Neither he who thinks the living entity, the slayer, nor he who thinks it slain is in knowledge. For the self slays not, nor is slain.
नाजायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन्नयं भूत्वा भवितः वा न भूयः अग्नो नित्यशाश्वतोऽयं पूर्णो नाहन्यते हन्यमने शरीरे.
For the soul, there is neither birth nor death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain.
वे वेदविनाशिनं नित्यं य एनम् अजमव्ययं कथं सा पुरुषा पार्थ कं गातायति हन्तिकम्.
O Partha, how can a person who knows that the soul is indestructible, eternal, unborn, and immutable kill anyone or cause anyone to kill?
वस्यांसि जीर्णनि याथ विहया नावानि गृह्णन्ति नरो अपारनि तथा सर्त्राणि विहाय जीर्णानि अन्यानि
As,
संयति नावनि देहि.
as a person puts on new garments, giving up old ones, the soul similarly accepts new material bodies, giving up the old and useless ones.
नैनं छिन्दन्ति शास्त्राणि नैनं दाहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेदयन्ति अपो न शोषयति मारुतः.
The soul can never be cut to pieces by any weapon, nor burned by fire, nor moistened by water, nor withered by the wind.
अचेद्यो अचेद्यो अयम् अदायो अयम् लेज्यो अशोष्य एव च नित्यसर्वागता स्थाणुरचलो अह्यं सनातनः.
This individual soul is unbreakable and insoluble, and can be neither burnt nor dried. He is everlasting, present everywhere, unchangeable, immovable, and eternally the same.
Hare Krishna.
Hey Krishna, very beautiful Radha Sevika Mataji and Asha Mataji. Thank you so much. Om Tat Sat Iti Srimad Bhagavadgita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastri Shri Krishna Arjuna Sambhade Sankhya Yogo Nama Dvitiyadhyayah. Okay, very beautiful. So now we are a few minutes past 7:20. Okay, so we shall move to the next part. It is chanting, japa session. So can I request anyone, any devotee to do the Panchatattva mantra 3 times and then we shall start the japa.
I'll do, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadha Shivasti Gaura Bhakta Binda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadha Shivasti Gaura Bhakta Binda. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadha Shivasti Gaura Bhakta Binda. Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare
Hare.
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram.
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram.
Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare.
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare. Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Ram,
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 Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
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 Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
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 Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
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 Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare.
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare.
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare.
Krishna Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare.
Rama, Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare.
Rama, Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare
Rama,
Ram.
Rama, Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare.
Hare
Krishna Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare.
Rama, Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Ram
Hare,
Ram
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare
Rama,
Ram.
Rama, Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Ram Hare Hare.
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram, Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare Hare.
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Krishna Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Ram
Hare Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram Hare
Ram
Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare Hare, Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. If anyone has not yet completed the chanting, so kindly complete it in the background. Meanwhile, we shall move into the next part of our program. It is a kirtan. So today our kirtaniyas are Supriya Gopi Mataji and Shri Govindas Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji and Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Pranam Pranam for kindly joining.
Oh,
Hare Krishna Gaurangi Mataji, Meena Mataji. And Devashish Prabhuji, thank you for kindly joining. Prabhuji, when you're ready, Prabhuji, you want me to share any kirtan or just you want
no,
to do
Prabhu. I do Mahamantra Kirtan.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Padaya Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare
Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Shri Radhe
Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Shri Radhe
Jaya Radha Gokulananta Radha Gokulananta Shri Radhe
Jaya Radha Gokulananda Radha Gokulananda Shri Radhe
Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman
Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman
Jaya Jagannath Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra
Jaya Jagannath Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra
Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita
Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Nittai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nittai Gaura Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
नाम संकीर्त यज्ञ की जय,
Jai.
पाद की जय,
Jai.
वृंद की जय.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very beautiful kirtan.
Thank
Very
you.
wonderful, ecstatic. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for Hare Krishna.
Okay, so now next we shall move to the next part of our program. We have got Shri Rangadevi Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for joining.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare
Hare
Krishna, everyone.
We have got Guru Vandana and then Mangalachan prayers and then your session Mataji, Bhagavad Gita. So we shall, with your permission, we shall move to the Guru Vandana prayers. Thank you so much. Okay, Gaurangi Devi Mataji, when you are ready Mataji for Guru Vandana.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, thank you Mataji. So you want someone to join with you Mataji?
Yes, please, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Can you screen share, Prabhuji?
Yes, yes. Is Meena Mataji available to respond to Gaurangi Mataji for Guru Vandana?
Hare Krishna, is it to me?
Yes, Mataji. Would you like to respond to Gaurangi Mataji for Guru Vandana?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. Gaurangi Mataji, when you are ready, kindly start.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, everyone. Dandavat Pranam. Sri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Bando Moi Savadana Mate.
Sri Guru Charan Padma Kevala Bhagati Sadma Bandhu Moi Sarvadana Mate.
Sri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Bando Moi Savadana Mate.
Sri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhagati Sadma Bandhu Moi Savadana Mate.
Jahara Prasade Bhai I Bhavaturiya Jai Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Hoy Te
Jahara Prasade Bhai Evavadhariya Jai Krishna Prapti Ho Jaha Hoite.
Guru Mukha Padma Bhakya Chitte Kuriya Ikya Arana Kuriya Mani Asa
Guru Mukha Padma Vakya जीते ते कोरिय आज्ञा
Guru.
हरना
Okay, Mataji, go.
हरना कोरियो मानी आसा
गुरुमुखा पद्मा वाक्य चित्तित करिया ऐक्य अरना कोरिया मने आशा
गुरुमुख पद्मा वाक्य चिते ते कोरिय आज्ञा हरना करिय मनी आशा
श्री गुरु चरणे रति इसे उत्तम गति जे प्रसादि पूरे सर्व आशा
श्री गुरु चरण रति ऐसे उत्तम गति जे प्रसाद पूरे सर्व आशा
श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति जे प्रसादि पूरे सर्व आशा
श्री गुरु चरणे रति ऐसे उत्तम गति जे प्रसादे पूरे सर्व आशा
चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित
चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित
चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान जहार प्रकाश
चक्षुदान दिलो जय जन्मे प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हरित प्रसिद्ध
प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ है ते अविद्या विनाश जाते वेदे गाय जहाँ चरित
प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते वेद जहाँ चरित
प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ है ते अविद्या विनाश जाते वेदे गाय जहाँ चरित
प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते वेदिकाय जहाँ चरित
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आधामा जनार बंधु लोकनाथ लोकेर जीवाना
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनार बंधु लोकेनाथ लोकेर जीवना
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आधामा जनार बंधु लोकनाथ लोकेर जीवाना
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनार बंधु लोकेनाथ लोकेर जीवना
आहा प्रभु करो दया देह मोरे पद छाया ये भी यस सुख त्रिभुवाना
आहा प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरी पद्म छाया ए बेचस गुरु सुधि भुवा
आहा प्रभु करो दया जहाँ मोरे पद छाया ये बीजस घुसुक त्रिभुवना
आहा प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरी पद्म छाया ये भी जस गुरु सुत्रिभुवा
गुरुदेव पतित पावना
प्रभुपाद पतित पावना
प्रभुपाद पतित पावना
प्रभुपाद पतित पावना
प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
निताई गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल
निताई गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौरा हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौरा हरि बोल
शिला प्रभुपाद की
जय
शिला गुरुदेव की
जय
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
जय
जय
निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे
हरि
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 हरि बोल
बोल हरे कृष्ण प्रभु
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. It is very beautiful. Thank you so much. A very wonderful, Mataji. Okay, so shall move to the next part of our program, Mangalacharan prayers. Can I request Mrida Sachi Mataji to do the Mangalacharan prayers, please?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु ओम अज्ञानतिमिरञ्जस्य ज्ञानञ्जनं शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति सोपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुक्तपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथ नावितं तं सजीवं सदवैतं सावधूतं परिजं सहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं पदं सहगण ललिता श्रीविशङ्खाभितं च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपीकांत राधाकांत नमस्तुते तप्त कंच गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशाकल्पतरुवश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषे शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय प्रभुपाद हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Very beautifully done. Okay, so that is Mangalacharan prayers. So we shall do the Premadvani prayers. I shall lead this one. And the dear devotees kindly unmute and say, do the Jaya at the end after me. जय नित्यलील प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस श्रील एसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
Jai.
जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
Jai.
अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
Jai.
नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की
Jai.
Jai.
इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य शिल प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
Jai.
प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की
Jai.
श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्यामा कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की वृंदावन धाम की
Jai.
Jai.
मदुरा धाम की
Jai.
Jai.
नवदीप धाम की
Jai.
जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की
Jai.
Jai.
गंगा माई की
Jai.
Jai.
यमुना माई की
Jai.
तुलसी देवी की
Jai.
भक्ति देवी की
Jai.
संकेत यज्ञ की
Jai.
बृहद मृदंगा की
Jai.
समवेत भक्त वृंद की
Jai.
गौर प्रेमानंदे
Hari Hari Bol.
all glories to the simple devotees
Hare Krishna.
all glories to the simple devotees
Hare Krishna.
all glories to the simple devotees
Hare Krishna.
all glories to Shri Guru and Guru Gauranga all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, dear devotees. Now we shall move to the core part, that is Srimad Bhagavadgita. So now we have got Mataji, Shri Rangadevi Mataji here. Rangadevi Mataji is disciple of Bhakti Vijnana Goswami Maharaj. So Mataji is kindly accepted to take up and speak Bhagavad Gita. So we're looking for to hear you, Mataji. Okay, thank you so much. Now the session is yours, Mataji. So I shall give the host sharing rights as well.
Oh, Prabhuji, I'm not going to host anything. I don't know that. So I'm just.
You want to share? You want to share anything, Mataji?
Prabhuji, you can put up the slide of 2.6 Bhagavad Gita and then 2.7, please.
Yeah, sure, Mataji. Is that okay, Mataji?
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna, everyone. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Today I'm going to present to you 2.6 and 2.7. I'll try my level best. Please forgive me if there are any mistakes. So we'll start with 2.6. Na chaitad vidmaha kataranno gariyo yadva jayam yadiva no jayeyu yaneva hatva na jijivishamaha devastita pramukhe datarashtraha. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Nor do we know which is better, conquering them or being conquered by them. If we killed the sons of Dhritarashtra, we should not care to live. Yet they are now standing before us on the battlefield. So this shloka represents the highest confusion of Arjuna. So In this shloka, he's thinking, should I fight or should I not fight? In the previous shloka, we just saw that he was ready to beg also. Being a Kshatriya, he's ready to beg rather than killing. And in this shloka, he's saying, there is no point. I mean, what is the point in fighting with them? They are just our cousins. What will be the result of the war? He's thinking in those terms. Whether we will win or maximum they will win. Then he continues to go on saying also that even if we win, what is the point in living without them? See, he's so used to them from his childhood, his cousins, he's so used to them, even though they have been troubling, Dhritarashtra's sons have been troubling Pandavas ever since they were born, ever since they have seen each other. But yet Arjuna is thinking in those lines that what is the point, of me? Even if we win, what is the point in living this life without them? So he's like overly confused, and yet his values are quite high. Like he's able to see that, like in this age where we see in Kali Yuga, where brothers and brothers fight over a piece of land moment the main father dies, whereas Arjuna is saying, oh, what am I going to do? Even if we win, what is the purpose of this? So this shloka it just tells that he's completely confused. And it's very interesting. I was listening to Srila Prabhupada regarding this, and Srila Prabhupada says, this is how the materialistic people actually think. They think on the bodily platform, and this is for his own satisfaction because he's in a war. And Prabhupada says that generally we as humans, like even if you see children, they have a propensity to fight, like they argue, they fight. So Srila Prabhupada says we cannot do anything about it. The only thing we can do is educate them about Krishna consciousness. So he particularly uses the word of education. So it is not about Krishna, like you have to educate people about Krishna consciousness. And here Arjuna is only thinking in the material platform, like for his satisfaction, that what is the use. Now we will go to the next shloka, which is the most important, and I will dwell a little bit deeper than I did in this shloka. So next shloka 2.7. Karpanya dosho pahata swabhavaha prichhami tvam dharma sammudha chetaha yashreya shan nishchitam bruhi tanme Shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapannam. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Now I'm confused about my duty, and I have lost all composure because of miserly weakness. In this condition, I'm asking you to tell me for certain what is best. Now I am your disciple, a soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me. So this is very interesting shloka, because here now Arjuna is completely confused and he has given up. He says, I've given up. Given up what? He has given up, like, because he was counter arguing. He proposed so many counter. Now he's saying, despite of counter proposing, I'm not able to come to a solution. So now I accept you as my guru. So we see a shift in relationship between Krishna and Arjuna. So first we see Arjuna and Krishna are friends. They both are friends. Then the war starts. Then we see a shift in relationship whereby Arjuna becomes the warrior and Krishna becomes the charioteer. Now, in this shloka, Arjuna has completely surrendered And he's saying, I am your Shishya, your disciple. And now you are my Guru. So you please tell me. So Kripanna, the Karpanya root word is Kripanna. Kripanna means one who is extremely miser. The Hindi word is kanjus, one who's kanjus, one who's miser. That is the English word miser. So who is a miser? When some people have so much of wealth and then they don't want to spend it, they don't know how to utilize it, they don't want to spend it, they are Kripanna. Now, how is Arjuna Kripanna? So it is very interesting. So Arjuna has got unlimited strength. Yeah, he is one of the greatest archer, and he's not utilizing his strength. He's intelligent also. He was not an ordinary person. He was Indra's son. He's been disciple of Guru Dronacharya. So he was not ordinary person, like was very intelligent man. Yet he was not able to utilize his weakness. He was utilize his strength, and that became his weakness. His ability to not utilize, his inability to not utilize his strengths became his weakness. And it became to the weakness, it affected his swabhavaha. Yeah, apahata swabhavaha. It affected his swabhav, his characteristic is affected. What is his characteristics? His characteristics is Kshatriya. And Kshatriya's main dharma is to fight, to protect. And it is all now completely affected because of his miserliness. So he's then saying, Prichhami Tvam. So Prichhami means I'm asking you. Tvam means you. I'm asking you. What is he asking? Why is he asking? Dharma Sammudha Cheta. So dharma means, Prabhupada says religion, it is also purpose. What is the purpose of my duty? Dharma is also your duty. Like as a Kshatriya, you have a duty. As a Brahmin, you have a duty. So Sammudaha, the purpose he doesn't now know, confused about what is the purpose of his life. He's bewildered in Chetaha, in his heart, in his mind. He's completely bewildered. And then he's saying, Nishchitam. He's confident. Nishchitam means I'm certainly confident. He's confident about what? That you will tell me what is Shreyas for me. Shreyas is what is good, auspicious. Yes, Shreyasyan Nishchitam Buhitanme. Nishchitam, certainly you are going to tell me what is the duty for me. I'm certain about that. So now he's certain about one thing, that he's completely confused and he cannot focus on what is the purpose of his duty. He doesn't know what he has to do, whether he has to fight, whether he has not. So now he's certain that Krishna, the Jagat Guru, the Supreme Lord himself will tell me. And then he says, Shishyasteham, I am your disciple. Shadi, instruct me, enlighten me. Tvam prapannam, I surrender unto you. See, it is so beautiful, when we break down the words and we try to understand what this is, what he's trying to ask and what he's trying to say. So I'll just repeat this once more time. So Kripanna means miser, one who is miser. So here Arjuna is saying, I have become miser and I am weak. I am not able to, which has affected apahata, my swabhav. I'm sure you can understand swabhav. Your bhava, what is your your own characteristics. Everybody has got individual character. So this miserliness has confused I am completely confused, and this has confused me completely. So it has bewildered my characteristics. So now you tell me, O Krishna, I'm confident enough, you are going to tell me, Shishyasteham, when I become your disciple, you will instruct me. So Srila Prabhupada writes that this world is a place of confusion, perplexity. We are always confused and perplexed. So what should one do? One should find and go to a guru. So like Krishna, he went and he surrendered unto whom? He surrendered unto the Supreme Lord, Shri Krishna, who is the Guru, who's everyone's Jagat Guru. So because Guru is a one who takes you from confusion to clarity. So this is very important. Confused about what? What are you confused about? About performing your own duty. He was completely perfumed. He did not know what was right, whether it is right, or he did not know whether it was right to fight with his relatives, because he had right to fight, he had the right to fight because he was Kshatriya, but he did not know whether it is right to fight with his own relatives. So of late in Kali Yuga, when you see people, like I can say that my own extended family, my own cousins, brothers and sisters, when I went to India this time, I think I was perplexed and bewildered, just sharing with you some personal realizations and stories, whereby none of them, everyone educated, materially everyone educated, everybody earning so much, but none of them are turning towards God or turning towards spiritual master. When the stress increases, when the life throws, pebbles towards you, so none of them are turning towards this. In fact, they're turning against it. The materialism has increased so much that they surrender to alcohol. In fact, one of my cousin brother was saying, you just take 2 peg and you just go to bed and you get a good night rest. And I'm away from all the miseries. And then I was just asking, then what happens when you get up in the morning? Does it just goes away with the 2 pegs, or does it come back? And then he just looking at me. But what I'm trying to say is, hiding behind all this material solution will give more misery after misery. You may think that it's an illusion because you are thinking that you are taking shelter of this alcohol, or some people just like to eat, go out and eat or watch a movie. Maybe you may get a temporary relief for half an hour or 1 hour, but after that the problem still exists and the problem doesn't go away. So Bhagavad Gita actually teaches us a wonderful way how to clarify our own miseries and problem. So when we see the beginning of the chapter 2, Krishna actually chastises Arjuna. He calls him Clybium. He calls him Clybium is eunuch. I'm sure you must be remembering in 2.2, 2.3. He literally chastises. And then what happens? Arjuna comes with his own concoction theories, his own concocted, what will happen if I do this? They are my relatives. Last 2.5, we see Gurunna Hatya. How can I kill my own guru? I rather go and beg. So this is all complete disillusionment from the life, complete confusion. Many people in India, we see, I'm just referring to India because I just recently went there. The suicide rates have also increased. When people feel cornered, they think rather, I take this life. They don't think that it is not going to solve your problem, it is going to make your problems worse. So Bhagavad Gita here clearly instructs, and Arjuna through his example clearly tells us that surrender. Surrender to whom? Srila Prabhupada always says, surrender to a bona fide spiritual master. So another thing which is happening, again I have to say, India, they go and surrender to this Baba, they go and surrender to this person who Nityananda, who proclaims himself to be Lord Shiva, and then they get cheated, they get offended, and then they just turn away, and this Christian missionaries, they take advantage of all this people, and they're converting them to Christians, just because they're just not getting answers. Instead of taking Bhagavad Gita and reading, they're just running away, because rather than based on scriptures, the culture and the superstitious have taken away, and they are so much disappointed. Then they say, I was surrendered to that guru and he cheated me. Well, you did not surrender to a guru who comes from a bona fide sampradaya. So that's why Srila Prabhupada always emphasizes that one should surrender into proper bona fide sampradayas. There are 4 sampradayas, and you need to take shelter of the spiritual master in order to clear up your confusion. You have to clear your mind, and you have to clear the confusion. And what happens? First, Arjuna says, Dharma Sammuda Cheta. And then, after surrendering to Shri Krishna and answering, listening properly to Shri Krishna, in Bhagavad Gita 18.73, he says, Nashto moha smritir labdha tvat prasadad maya achyuta. So he says, okay, sorry Prabhu, just one moment. I'm so sorry, Prabhu. My children just came in the middle of the class. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My sincere apologies. So after listening, by surrendering to Shri Krishna, what happened to Arjuna in 1873? Nashta moha. In his, it is completely nasht ho gaya. Nasht means completely destroyed. All his confusion. So the verse goes like this: Nashto moha smritir labdha tvat prasadad mayachyuta stitosmin gatha sandeha karishye vachanam tava. By your words, the sandeha, the sandeha means doubt. All the doubts has been cleared. The moha, the illusion, has been destroyed. Nashta means nasht. It has. So such a transformation has happened to Arjuna from nashto moho, some dharma sammudha cheta. So chetaha means your mind is completely bewildered with the question that what is the purpose of the duty. And after listening to Bhagavad Gita clearly, what happens? It became nashta moha. So from confusion to clarity. He got the clarity. He got the vision. Also, so Srila Prabhupada says, Kripanna. Who is Kripanna in purport? If you read, he says, it is like skin disease. So Prabhupada says, skin, we have skin. So we are attached to all the bodily relationships. So my wife, my husband, my family, any problem comes, it is like me, mine. So everything, it is, he calls it a skin disease. And it says it is anything attachment towards your family relation. So then he also writes in the purport that there is another relationship, which is the relationship of the soul. And the soul's relationship is with the Krishna, the Supreme Lord. And we have to educate ourselves in order to strengthen this relationship. What relationship? The relationship of our soul and with the Supreme Lord. If we feed, or if we give more importance to the family, to our children, to our mother, then it is kind of a disease. You are kind of entangled. Once we start educating ourselves and try to develop the relationship between our soul and Supreme Lord Krishna, then whatever we do in for Krishna, it will not have any reaction. And that is our freedom card from this material world. And we will see how Krishna actually instructs Arjuna in the further verses that you are not this soul, you are not this body, but you are soul. And he gives, there are significant amount of verses where Krishna describes what is the quality of your soul. So one has to invest, one has to inculcate bhakti, one has to, so the anger which comes, the frustration which comes, Srila Prabhupada says that Narottam Thakur says that we should propagate those anger towards those people who are envious to the Lord, who are envious to the devotees of the Lord, not towards yourself, but towards those who do not want to, who are envious of the Supreme Lord. So you cultivate, you propagate, you utilize that anger also. That's what Srila Prabhupada says. So whenever you are confused, we have to approach Guru, a Guru who comes in a bona fide sampradaya. We have to, when your spiritual realization is immature, one has to reach out to a much advanced, spiritually realized people who will clear your doubts. And also how one has to approach, with humility. For example, if your glass is full, yeah, like how Arjuna's previous, until 2.4, 2.3 to 2.6, he gives counter arguments. The moment Krishna chastises and Clybium, he gives counter arguments after his own concoction theory. Like, for example, if someone approaches, like, I'm a Grahastha, and I see many of the Grahastha devotees, when they approach me, the first thing they say, oh, you don't know Mataji. And I feel, I know, I was there. I'm also married, I have children, I am a householder, so I know what the problem comes. But the first question comes, oh, you don't know Mataji. So what I'm trying to say, when you approach with your own concocted theories, then whatever the mercy your Guru is giving or instruction is coming, it will not fill you up. So like Arjuna, we have to develop that humility. So he says, Shishyaste ham shadi mam tvam prapate. Shadi is actually instruct me. Just instruct. Prabhupada says, just instruct. When can you take the instructions? When the pot is empty. Then only when Krishna is giving, it will go in, right? Previously, when Krishna tried to chastise him by using Clybium, you are a eunuch, you are a Kshatriya, you are talking like a eunuch. He got raged and he counter arguments. But now he has realized, because he was so arrogant, he realized that I cannot solve this confusion, the dilemma through which I am going through my own intelligence, through my own knowledge, or whatever I have learned. It is not helping me. See, he has now emptied. Do you see there is a shift in relationship between how Arjuna is now thinking? He has completely said that, please take me, I surrender into you, you instruct me. So he emptied all his pot. He said, I will not. So it is kind of saying, if you are instructing me, I will not contradict you. I will just listen. So this is the humility one has to develop when we approach Guru. So this shloka is very important because it tells us that we have to approach a Guru in a confused state and not take shelter to any kind of material attachments or afflictions, because those are all extremely temporary. Like as I said to my cousin brother, after 2 pegs of whiskey, when the morning comes, does the problem goes away? And he didn't have an answer, because we all know it doesn't go away. So one has to approach a Guru, one has to approach in a humble humility way, and one should empty our glass, our pot, and one should just take the instructions down so that it can help us. Thank you all for listening to me. I think I open the floor for any kind of questions and answers you have.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Very beautifully presented, Mataji, these slokas and explanations with examples. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Okay, dear devotees, kindly open up, unmute yourself, and if you have any questions, kindly raise to Mataji, please.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Radha Sekamata, you have got any questions?
Sorry, I was going to do 3 Haribols. It was such a lovely class. Thank you, Mataji. It was very powerful.
Thank you, Mataji.
How do we make sure that, like Arjuna, we don't lose our composure? Because so many times we are in these situations which cause us weaknesses and attachments, especially for the what we're so familiar with. How do we make sure we're not weak?
See, times are always testing, Mataji. Yeah. So weakness also comes to devotees. It's not that it doesn't come, but because of a strong sadhana and with the association of devotees, the weakness, the problems which we face, you get the strength to tackle them. So one is that you try to tackle with your own whatever you have, but like Arjuna, even we are also confused. So that is the time you have to approach a senior devotee. I see you have a wonderful association of Sangha. So even in our scriptures, nectar of instruction, I think it is third shloka, Dadami. So there is 6 loving exchanges which is cited there. And Rupa Goswami says that one of the 6 loving exchanges is that opening your mind in confidentiality with other. So Mataji, you have to find, even amongst devotees, there are different gradations and grade with whom you are comfortable with. The other person has to be senior and they should be able to guide you. Like we have in Manner wonderful mentorship system. Please join. I really recommend you to join a mentorship system. So you can always open up to your mentor. You can also take, I think, taster sessions with different mentors whom you think is comfortable. So one, you have to reveal your mind in confidentiality. It is written only to those whom you feel you are comfortable and you feel that the other person is trustworthy. So they are not going to judge you. They are not going to look down upon you. So that is the role of a guru. So why? So here Krishna didn't look down upon Arjuna. Krishna didn't say, oh, now you have come. Now you have decided to become my disciple. He didn't say anything like that. So what I'm trying to say is, so you have to judge that even among your Sangha group, if you find some senior devotees whom you feel reveal your mind, reveal your problem. Always, Mataji, talking with some other person about your weaknesses. It is not about, you should never think what they are going to think about us. You should always pray to Krishna, please get me a help to way out of this situation. And definitely the devotees will help you. Believe me, the association of devotees and approaching your spiritual master always helps. If the spiritual master is not there, either your god brothers or god sisters, if you are not initiated, then your Sangha member, senior member, or mentorship, definitely talking with another person, another perspective comes, and it definitely helps the situation. Try that, Mataji.
Thank you so much. That's really helpful. Thank you, Sri Ranga
Welcome.
Mataji. It was a lovely session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji.
Any other questions, dear devotees? Yeah, okay, thank you so much. If there are no questions, Um,
Thank you, Prabhu, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mataji. I request all the devotees kindly unmute and do 3 loud Hari Bols to Mataji, please.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol. Hari Bol. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you. Sorry, I just realized the time. I think I was given 50 minutes. I think I didn't do the justice of timing. Maybe next time I will make sure it goes until 50 minutes. I'm so sorry about that.
No worries, Mataji. So you did your best. Devashish Prabhuji and also Mataji. So it is first time that we are seeing you in our Sangha. And would you like to share your spiritual side, Mataji, your Guru Maharaj, and your practices, your experiences, how you have come to Krishna consciousness? If you like, would you be able to share those details, Mataji? And
Okay, Prabhu. So I think I came Krishna consciousness in 2004. I was quite young, and we just got married, and I was very feminist actually. And I didn't know, being a Hindu, being born in a Brahmin family, I had not read. We all believe in education, so I'm postgraduate. So, but when I came here, I remember we were looking for a house, and that house person was a devotee, and he said, "Why don't you come to a sangha?" So I said, "What is that?" And she said, "Oh, we just study Bhagavad." Oh, I said, "Oh yeah, I know Bhagavad Gita." I was also like one of them. Oh yeah, I know Bhagavad Gita. And he said, "Actually, do you know?" He said, "Do you know how many verses are there?" And it got me into thinking that we only study in school that Hindus' sacred text is Bhagavad Gita. We actually don't know what it is. Like in prayers, we may say one or two shlokas, but we actually don't know anything. So the look in my face, then he said, "See, you don't know. Why don't you come and have a try?" So then I started giving excuse. Oh, we come back from work late. I have to cook. My husband comes. Then he said, no, we have prasad. Now, when he said prasad, immediately coming from India, I thought, how you get only a small cup. And then we said, no, we eat it one time only. That is our dinner time. Then he goes, no, this is ISKCON. This is prasad is proper. Believe me, Prabhu, I went for prasad only initial few months. It was the prasadam, because after work and we were getting it was winter months and it was nice hot prasadam. But then I started taking the spiritual, because as many of you, I had so many questions, so many doubts, that why this, why not that, and things like that. And as the best part, what I would say from my life is, once you start reading, the clouds just gets cleared up. There is a vision, there is a rays. And more you read, sometimes people say, oh, I just read the same shloka, but more you read, every time it opens up with different meaning. Every time it comes up with a different vision, and it helps you to apply that how it would have been. So that's it. It was no stopping. And then we are here. We live in Edgware, Prabhu. We also live in Edgware. I joined Krishnavanti just as fun. I used to cook for my sanghas. Cooking was my hobby, but now it is my profession. I'm chef in Krishnavanti Primary School. I've been doing that service for last 16 years. We have a wonderful Krishna Balram deities. I have 2 children. So now I'm initiated also. So yes, it's been a good 22 years. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, bro.
thank you so
So
much.
do come to our school. We have a beautiful Krishna Balram deities there, and they're beautiful. They're simply amazing. So yeah.
Yeah, my son is study there.
Oh, okay. Okay, Meena. Which year?
No, he's in uni, but he has started from there, like when he started, like Krishnavanti school.
Okay, I'm there from the beginning actually. So if you tell, I may know his
Anish, I don't know.
Okay. Okay. No, I think I have to see his photo, Meena. Maybe I don't. So many batches have gone. I mean, my daughter was 1.5 when I joined. Now she herself will be 18 next year. So I've been there since that long.
Mm. I came to your home, Miss Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Oh, okay, okay. Hare Krishna. Okay. Then you should come off the camera so I can see you
Nice
who you are.
prasad. Really nice prasad I had your home.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji, for kindly sharing those experiences. It is inspiration to many of us. Like when the devotees are sharing their personal experience, we would also put um, into the same kind of situation. So how we can just progress in our spiritual life. Okay, dear devotees, do you have got any questions to Mataji? Devashish Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you very much. I really appreciate you made your time and effort for our Sangha. It was a lovely class. Thank you so much. Mataji, thank you for sharing your personal experience as well. That makes a massive difference to all the Sangha members. We get inspired. We are not as elevated devotee like you. Mataji, is there any I know you have said that the way you came and things. Is there any real life experience, Mataji, you felt and that really shook your whole material life, and you thought, no, this is what I want to do, and that moment of
Actually, it was there, Prabhu. So I first saw Kripamoya Prabhu in 2005. We were living in East London. When you come from India, I think East London is the place. And my husband used to work in Canary Wharf, and I didn't have a job. So I had joined Sainsbury's. I was a salad girl there. Then immediately I told that, I'm educated, and also immediately the vacancy came and I became checkout manager. So I was checkout manager for a very long time. So my first, when I saw Kripamoya Prabhu, I'm sure you're all aware of Kripamoya Prabhu. It actually shook me that a white person saying mantras, chanting, like so much, very, very efficiently. It actually shook me, and I was thinking, if that person, that time I didn't know how big he was or what it was. So my initial thought of, if a white body and a Westerner can do, why can't we? So that's how I started going to. So the first shift that came in me was, forget about prasadam, let's focus on Bhagavad Gita. So the initial, when we joined, for food, the food then went off. Then we started doing Bhagavad Gita. Then we started doing chanting together. Then I took up chanting. It was initially struggle, difficult, then changing, and then everything. But what I'm trying to say, in my life, I think Krishna has played quite a lot of roles. So I remember we used to have a first Namahata, and that Namahata was being broken into Bhakti Vriksha. So I don't know whether you are all aware of a concept called Bhakti Vriksha. It is very popular in East London. So there was a Jaipat. So then we got regular associations from. So Jaipataka Swami Maharaj had come 2-3 times. No, Jaipataka Swami Maharaj is very well educated, yeah, and he can speak multiple languages. So I'm a South Indian Tamil speaking. And Maharaj, when he came first time, he spoke to me in Tamil. I was amazed. I was literally like, oh my God, he can speak Bengali. Then second time he asked me, how many rounds and how old is your daughter now? So that time my daughter Mansa was just born, and next time he remembered that I had a daughter. So this amazed, and whatever, Maharaj is so merciful that whatever you make, he would just accept. He would like to, taste all his disciples, like even if you hundreds of, and he would make time. So that thing shook me, because I'd not seen anything like that, being born and brought up in Delhi, where it was like going to school, education, and we are Tamil Brahmins. So my mom used to do puja and all, and we used to just follow all that. but not seen anything like that, like a community program and doing together. And then it became part that I started, then we started doing. So then I still remember Vijay Venugopal Prabhu came. He was spending quite a lot of time, and Prema Padmani Mataji, they came. Then one day Vijay Venugopal Prabhu, just like that, he said that, you work for Sainsbury's, I'm all okay, but do you touch meat? He asked me. Then I said yes, because even though I was checkout manager, uh, you don't, like in tills how you scan, you don't touch that much, but you do have to come in contact. And then he said, it is better that you leave the job because it will increase the karma. You won't believe, I left the job like that, whereas I needed the job. And then in the same Sangha, there was one Mataji, Jyoti Mataji, says, she came up to me, she said, Shri, you can speak Tamil, you can speak Hindi. Why don't you join my GP surgery? So Krishna arranged. I'm just saying, like how Krishna, when you depend on him, when you start surrender, when you start showing the enthusiasm, he automatically gets. So I left Sainsbury's like that, which was a bigger position higher, and I got the job. Was not sitting at home or anything. What I'm trying to say is, whatever needs are there, when you ask to Krishna, it shifts. Yeah, it shifts. He clears. Like how people say, do you have to go and ask to Krishna? I would say it's better to go and ask to Krishna than any other demigods. Why? Because Krishna will fulfill what is correct and good for you. He may not fulfill every wish, but he will fulfill what is good for you. And secondly, he removes those materialistic desires, and the path of bhakti becomes more clearer and clearer. So yes, there has been quite a lot of situations where I can say that Krishna has played a bigger role. And yeah, I hope it helps, Prabhu.
Very
Thank you,
beautiful.
Mataji. Thank you very much. It does help, Mataji. Thanks a lot. We look forward to see you more often, Mataji, in our group, and that will make our devotional life progress as well, Mataji. Hari Bol.
Sure, Prabhu, sure. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, so with your permission, Mataji, so we shall move to the next part of our program. Mataji, would you allow us to read the small purport, Mataji? I think we can ask devotees to read the purport as well. Yeah? Okay. Can I request any, so because we have got 11 more minutes to the session for the Narasimha prayer. So meanwhile, can I request Hangma Mataji, if you are available?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Would you like to read the purport, Mataji? I said there are 3 paragraphs, please.
Yes, sure. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. By nature's own way, the complete system of material activities is a source of perplexity for everyone. In every step, there is perplexity, and therefore it behooves one to approach a bona fide spiritual master who can give one proper guidance for executing the purpose of life. All Vedic literatures advise us to approach a bona fide spiritual master to get free from the perplexities of life which happen without our desire. They are like a forest fire that somehow blazes without being set by anyone. Similarly, the world situation is such that perplexities of life automatically appear without one wanting such confusion. No one wants fire, yet it takes place and we become perplexed. The Vedic wisdom therefore advises that in order to solve the perplexities of life and to understand the science of the solution, one must approach a spiritual master who is in the disciplic succession. A person with a bona fide spiritual master is supposed to know everything. One should not therefore remain in material perplexities but should approach a spiritual master. This is the purport of this verse. Who who is the man in material perplexities? It is he who does not understand the problems of life. In the Brihad Aranyaka Upanishad, the perplexed man is described as follows: Yo va etad aksharam gargi aviditvasmai lokat praiti sa kripana. He is a miserly man who does not solve the problems of life as a human and who thus quits this world like the cats and dogs without understanding the science of self realization. This human form of life is a most valuable asset for the living entity who can utilize it for solving the problems of life. Therefore, one who does not utilize this opportunity properly is a miser. On the other hand, there is a Brahmana or who is intelligent enough to utilize this body to solve all the problems of life. Ya etad aksharam gargi vidit vasmai lokat praiti sa Brahmana. The Kripanas or miserly persons waste their time in being overly affectionate for family, society, country, etc. in the material conception of life. One is often attached to family life, namely to wife, children, and other members on the basis of skin disease. The Kripana thinks that he is able to protect his family members from death, or the Kripana thinks that his family or society can save him from the verge of death. Such family attachment can be found even in the lower animals who take care of children also. Being intelligent, Arjuna could understand that his affection for members and his wish to protect them from death were the causes of his perplexities. Although he could understand that his duty to fight was awaiting him, still on account of miserly weakness, he could not discharge the duties. He is therefore asking Lord Krishna, the supreme spiritual master, to make a definite solution. He offers himself to Krishna as a disciple. He wants to stop friendly talks between the master and the disciple are serious. And now Arjuna wants to take very seriously before the recognized spiritual master. Krishna is therefore the original spiritual master of the science of Bhagavad Gita. And Arjuna is the first disciple of understanding the Gita. How Arjuna understands the Bhagavad Gita is stated in Gita itself, and yet foolish mundane scholars explain that one need not submit to Krishna as a person, but to the unborn within Krishna. There is no difference between Krishna's within and without. And one who has no sense of this understanding is the greatest fool in trying to understand Bhagavad Gita.
Hare Krishna. Srila
Hare Krishna.
Prabhupada ki jai. Very beautiful.
Thank you, Prabhuji. I didn't realize I was reading the all the paragraphs. I thought I should have only read one, and I'm so sorry. I just got carried away and read everything.
Yeah, yes, I requested you to read the 3 paragraphs, Mataji. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Okay, so very beautiful. So here everyone thinks that Deha Patchakalatradeshu Atma Sainyeshu Asaswapi. They think that family and children, they are going to be Atma Sainyeshu. They are the soldiers of his personal, his body, his wife, children, and his wealth. In such a way, even though in front of him so many people are dying, he don't say, Paschinnapi na paschati. He doesn't see for himself. Even though he's seeing for outside people, he doesn't see for himself. Very beautifully explained Prabhupada here. Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, now we are 4 minutes past. Dear devotees, you would like to share anything or if you want to ask any questions, kindly ask. Hare Krishna Chandrani Mataji. So thank you so much for joining this Bhagavad Gita session, this Saturday session.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yeah, I couldn't join for the few weeks. Like, I think I missed a few days. Like, I was very busy. My mum is here and my sister-in-law is here on like visitors. So, I was quite busy and I just tried. I came back from the temple and I said, no, let me log in and just join in today. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, so if there are no more questions, then we shall move to the next part of our program. Hare Krishna, Shri Rangadevi Mataji. So if you're happy, we shall move to the Narsimha prayers. Okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hangma Mataji, would you like to lead Narsimha prayers, Mataji?
Yes, sure, Prabhuji.
And can I request any other devotees to follow behind Hangma Mataji? Chandrani Mataji, would you like to follow? If you like.
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you, Mataji. I have shared the screen.
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Praladladayine
Praladayatayine
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Hiranyakasipurvakshasila
Shilatankanakalaye
Shilatankanakalaye
Ito narsimho parato narsimho
Ito narsimho paruto narsimho
Yato yato yami tato narsimho
Yatu yatu yami tatu narsimho
Bahir narsimho hridaye narsimho
Bahir narsimho hitaye narsimho
Narasimhamadim sharanam prapade
Nirisham adim sharanam prapadye
Tava karakamalavare nakham adbhuta shringam Dalita hiranyakashipu tanubhringam.
Can you join with me together this one, please, Mataji?
Sure.
Davakarakamalare
Hare nakham adbhuta shringam
Dalita
Dalita hiranyakashipu tanubhringam.
Kesavadrit
Kirta Narhari Rupa
Jaya Jagadi
Isha Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Keshavadhita Narhari Rupa Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev
Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj
Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Shri Shri Narsimhadev Bhagwan ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Bhakta Prahlad Maharaj ki,
Jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Very
Thank you,
beautiful.
Mataji and
Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Mataji and Prabhuji.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Very nicely did. Very beautiful Nasima prayers. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so now we are sharply at 9 o'clock. Unless if you have got any questions, dear devotees, we shall conclude our session for tonight.
Can everybody please unmute and say 3 very, very big Haribols to Amol Prabhu, please?
Hari Bol.
Haribol.
Hari Bol.
Haribol.
Hari
Hare
Bol.
Mataji. Hare Bol. So, all glories to all the devotees, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and to Mataji, Shri Rangadevi Mataji,
No, all glories
for
to
your
Shri.
valuable time and coming here and speaking to us. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
The Devotees Association, a movement of Devotees Association is not even compared to the liberation. So, Tulaya Malavena Pitna Swargam na Punarbhavam Bhagvat Sangi Sangasya Matyenam Kimutashishaha Punasya Bhuyat Bhagvat Chenente Rati Prasangasha Tadashrayeshu Mahastu Yam Yam Upyam Shrishtim Maitrasu Sarvatra Namo Dvijebhyaha. So this is the Parikshit Maharaj statements that a moment of devotees association, it is not even comparable to the liberation. So because liberation is just a free from material entanglement. Beyond that, the devotees activities start. So now Mataji has kindly come and gave her association. We are very fortunate. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. So, okay, feel happy. So we shall conclude.
Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. See you in the morning.
Yes, so tomorrow morning we have Japa session at 5:30 a.m. and after the Japa we have got Ramayana as well. After daily Bhagavatam and then 10 minutes of Bhagavatam and then Prabhupada letter and then Ramayana. We shall be reading those Ramayana. Okay, that is for tomorrow's morning schedule. Okay, we shall conclude. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhyaeva patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Ananta Koti
Anantakoti
Ki
Vaishnava
Jai. Srila
Jai,
Prabhupada
Srila
Ki
Prabhupada Jai.
Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, conscious night everyone.
Um,
Hare Krishna.
Hare. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.